Hello, Cancer. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a reading focused on the Divine Masculine. Let's take a look and see what needs to come through here for you. So Divine Feminine's tuning in, watching for a masculine. This reading will be focusing on their thoughts and how they feel about you, about the connection. I'll be pulling from the Relationship Design cards by Sister Moon Tarot, and then we'll grab some dialogue messages from my Thinking Man Oracle. Alright guys, so let's begin and see what needs to come forward. You could also be cross-watching for a Divine Masculine representing Cancer here. Okay, here we go. So we're starting things off with adventures, fun, travel, excitement. Let's go ahead and grab a dialogue message for Cancer. Let's stop going around in circles. We need to make a decision about this relationship. So I'm kind of feeling, Cancer, maybe at one point in time, it was just all fun and games for your masculine. They just wanted to have their adventures. They wanted to have their fun with you. And, you know, maybe there is this vibe where you guys were veering back and forth from commitment to, you know, what is this exactly? Are we just friends? Or do we want to turn this into something more? So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection Tarot here. And it could be the masculine who was unable to decide what they wanted. And so Divine Feminine, maybe at this point in time, you might be on your own journey, just having fun with where life has taken you. Maybe that in and of itself is your decision, is to move forward. But your masculine here is wanting to come to some sort of understanding when it comes to the partnership. All right, so let's see. For Cancer. Ooh, we've got the Three of Swords. So take this if it makes sense, because it does say love triangle. There might not be a love triangle or a third-party situation for all of you, where it was just all fun and games, but I do kind of pick up off of that vibe for some of you guys tuning in. Let's see what else here. So that's clarifying the separation. We do have the Hanged Man coming up in the reverse. So the Hanged Man in the reverse, there's this energy coming forward that someone's stalling. Things aren't moving, things aren't progressing, and it kind of makes sense because going back to the dialogue message from the masculine, let's stop going around in circles. You know, let's stop stalling. Let's make up our minds what we want when it comes to this partnership. You have a masculine here, Divine Feminine, who's just really wanting to focus on the future with you, what's ahead of you guys, rather than what happened in the past, because what happened in the past could have been very hurtful and heartbreaking here. Look at this, Page of Pentacles representing future abundance. And so maybe your masculine has worked quite diligently to be able to establish themselves, certainly in their career. Money matters, maybe that's looking up for them. It could also be going quite well for you in that area, Divine Feminine. But this really is all about looking towards the future and what the two of you can manifest there, rather than what happened in the past, the indecisions, the inability to be on the same page or to avoid situations like this that hurt you, that hurt them, that basically hurt the relationship. It created a lot of resentment, regrets, pain, frustration, and a separation. So when it comes to your masculine, they are wanting a new beginning. They've had an awakening, perhaps. They've had an epiphany. They've gained clarity. They now understand what it is that they do want. They're ready to make a decision, perhaps. If there was a third-party situation here, this is telling us that your masculine probably cut that out. It's no longer a part of the equation here, and they're just wanting a new beginning with you, Divine Feminine. So let's go ahead and continue to see what else the masculine wants you to know. So I'm going to grab another one from this deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. We have relax, calm after storm, flow, at ease. So that's a much nicer energy compared to that, right? This is not calm. This hurts. This represents the storm. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else the masculine needs to say. Please stay. I need you more than I could ever say. So they don't want you to go, Divine Feminine. Some of you guys have already gone. You're not together. All right, so let's continue to tap into that energy. I'll be pulling from my Celestial Cosmos Tarot. This is a brand new one. And of course, everything's linked down below in the description box. Let me just check my microphone. Yeah, okay. I did a couple of client readings yesterday. I ended up getting a brand new microphone. It's just one of those things where you got to turn it on. I had one where you just plug it in and it's on. You know, you don't have to worry about pressing no buttons or anything. Anyway, I ended up doing these two readings, about a half hour each. Come to find out, it didn't record any of my audio because my microphone was completely turned off. Not a nice feeling. All right, so let's go ahead and see here. They don't want you to go. Maybe at this point in time, your masculine, you know, they just want to go with the flow of where life is going to take the two of you, but they want you to be a part of it. Divine Feminine, you're coming in as the Queen of Pentacles, this very nurturing energy. Queen of Pentacles is very maternal, very down to earth here. So I feel some of you might either already have a child or children together, or you're just a very nurturing person when it comes to your masculine. Maybe they didn't appreciate that when they had it. Look at this. We've got the Queen of Swords. So yeah, Divine Feminine, more than likely, you cut your masculine out. You weren't putting up with any of their nonsense, especially if it was infidelity and a love triangle. You're not afraid to be single. You're not afraid to spend time on your own. And it's interesting going back to the Divine Masculine message, please stay. Some of you guys did not stay. If you guys live together, maybe Divine Feminine, you decided to move out and just start fresh, start over, just be on your own. But we really do have a masculine here who's ready to take action because they still want you to be a part of their life. They really do want to fix this. We do have the Six of Wands. So part of the action that they do take, they're quite confident that you guys can really make a go of it and have a very successful union here. What else, please, for the masculine? They recognize that they hurt you, that through their actions, they really did test the limits of this partnership. And this is about finding the courage to be able to overcome the difficulties, the struggles that you guys have been through. If that is a possibility, then maybe you guys can make it work because you're being offered a new beginning right there. You've got the Fool card coming through. Somebody's going to have to take action. I feel it's your masculine. If they want this fresh start with you, then they're going to have to show you that they mean business, that there isn't anyone else in the picture, that there isn't any love triangle or third parties, so that you really can be calm and relaxed in how you see your relationship, you know, and not having to look over your shoulder, not being anxious that there could be someone else that's trying to get in the way of your relationship. And then we do have the Chariot. Okay, so if things are stagnant in your partnership, it does seem here through a new beginning that you guys can finally move on from this whole experience and have a very successful, triumphant outcome to this partnership. All right, guys, so I'll leave it there. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below. I'll see you next time.